Two updates coming up on Penas TV. Journalist Anas Aremiya Anas, well, after the number 12 expose, it seemed like nobody was really paying attention to his works again, even though he has brought out one expose concerning Galamsey. Now, he has come back again, and this time around, he is bringing a fight on Twitter. On his Twitter page, he's calling on everybody, me and you, and the whole wide world to join him in a petition so they can jail GFA boss Kwesi Nyantakyi Ja. Not all. He's also calling for the coaches, the referees, and anybody who was caught in his number 12 expose to be jailed. And what's more, he wants them to take all the properties that they have. This is what Anas Aremiya is saying, and this is what he's fighting. And he wants me and you to join his fight on Twitter. Also coming up in the news, a very sad one, as we said earlier, on the two accidents that happened, which claimed in total over 100 lives here in Ghana within a span of just 3 hours. Yes, just some few days ago, the accident happened at Ekumfa, one at Ekumfa in the central region, and the biggest of all was what really happened at Kintampo, which claimed over 60 lives. And as I'm talking to you now, the death toll is gradually going up because people who are sick are in the hospital. They are treating them, but some of them, their wounds are so bad that they die in the process of the medical treatment. We have an update of what really caused this, as an eyewitness narrated what really caused this. We'll give you more updates on that one. Let's start off with the breaking news and the news of the moment. The Kintampo accident, which happened here in Ghana, which claimed over 60 lives the same day to within a span of just 2 hours. Another accident also happened at Ekumfa, which claimed over 30 lives. Now, the police have always said when an accident happens, they come with big brothel, big English and big pronunciation. The police is doing their work to ensure that we find the culprits behind this particular act. Those English that they usually say. Now, perhaps they've lived up to the expectation. Ghana police don't usually do this, but now it seems like the pressure coming from the public for them to find the cause of this accident is so much high. And now they've proven that they are eligible. The work they are doing, they can really do the work well. They've proven to Ghanaians that they can really do the work well. Why am I saying that? Just today, we got a statement from the Ghana Police Service telling the whole world, or telling Ghanaians, what really led to the 10 of events that caused the death of over 100 people. Over 100 people in these two accidents. The first one that they came out was in concern, or was in line with the accident that happened at Kintampo. According to the police service, or the PRO of the Ghana Police Service, the cause of this Kintampo accident was overspeeding. Not only that, the main cause of that particular accident too was that one of the drivers who was driving was asleep. Now that. This is what the police is saying. One of the drivers who was busily driving was so much asleep. And before we move on, I would like you to listen to this particular audio, which came from one of the passengers in the bus that collided at Kintampo. This was what she was saying. She said that the driver was overspeeding, and then the driver was fast asleep. A very sad one. Listen to this audio, and then we'll give you more details.
The kind of premier, which is a accident na baby, and almost me pie glass. Into baby, a man no, a more cruel piano. A ornament so, meet me for so ya, me pia, and me pia and po. A chim we are not my one for arm that a queen. Na, man so tete man on a can air dare eja.
If you go on a back mass. Yeah, but no, yeah, say who say whom can't cry and yes, or general, a general soy, and I make my banner as I may ban 9 a cow. A man on Kwana, you pay. And Timmy Carado, or no, Omacra, or the banner, no so.
So there, it is the eyewitness or the passenger account of what really happened. Or see not to she was in the car and the driver was driving. At the point, the driver was so much speedy. People in the car were telling him to slow down. But then Ghanaian drivers, they don't pay heed to passengers' advice because they think that they are the boss of their own car. He was speeding so much, and at a point in time, he was even tired, so he was sleeping at the back of the steer. And now, over 65 people are dead because of one man's negligence. I pray that this particular man should be dead. He should be dead. And if he is not dead, they should do something about it to jail him for the rest of his life, because he has caused the loss of life of many people. I'm saying this because so Bibi Wu and now Bibi Kanwa, you know where I'm coming from. So now this is what the police have said, that they are investigating it, and now they've realized that the main cause of that accident were two things: over speeding and the fact that the driver of one of the buses was sleeping whilst driving. Let's move on to another issue of the moment right here on Penas TV. Anas Aremeyaw Anas, after the number 12 expose, Yantin Kebium, he was there, and just in that time too, Kennedy Japan was seriously fighting him and pushing for say Anas Aremeyaw Anas. Every day it comes that people are doing bad things undercover, and then Kofoshe Sumasi deep on he Anas Aremeyaw Anas to also come and prove to Ghanaians that he is also a saint. Well, Anas Aremeyaw Anas have never and couldn't even prove that he is a saint, because Kennedy Japan has vowed and also brought out some videos which should say Anas Aremeyaw Anas, the person who's fighting against corruption, he himself is corrupt. Well, because of this and all of this issue, Anas Aremeyaw Anas, his credibility has been doubted or been dented by a lot of Ghanaians. You see, only Ghana focus on now Anas D, and so Mbufu. I'm talking from experience. Now, after this particular thing, he came out with another expose, which we call the Galamsey expose. It was in aid to Anna, his dead friend, whose name is Ahmed Hussein Swale. But then, just when we think, this particular Galamsey expose was not flying so much, he said he's bringing part 2, which we announced on Penas TV. He has come back on Twitter again, and this is what journalist Anas Aremeyaw Anas is saying. He is saying that people should join him in a petition so that they can, let's read this. Check this out on Twitter as we are showing on the screen. Join the action. Sign this petition to call on authorities to take the needed action on acts of corruption by former boss of the Ghana Football Association. Hashtag say no to corruption. Hashtag the sweet Anas. So in details, this is what Anas Aremeyaw Anas wants. He wants them to jail Kwesi Nyantakyi. He wants the needed authorities, talking about the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, and also MPP bigwigs, those in power, those in government, and even those in the incumbent opposition. He wants them to join forces and jail Kwesi Nyantakyi, because according to him, Anas Aremeyaw Anas, Kwesi Nyantakyi is a cheat, he's a fraud, he's a corrupt person. He does not even deserve to stay in Ghana. Yentianke abroche baby, and Anas Aremeyaw Anas, or yes, investigation quickly. Kwesi Nyantakyi will dim 30 years. He will even be jailed for the rest of his life. This is what Anas Aremeyaw Anas thinks. So he has sent a link on his official Twitter handle. If you go on Anas' page on Twitter, you follow that particular link, it will take you to a website page where you also sign a petition. And this petition, if it reaches about 100,000, it means the government needs to take action. All Anas Aremeyaw Anas is calling for is that he wants the arrest of Kwesi Nyantakyi. He wants his assets and his properties to be frozen. He wants everything about Kwesi Nyantakyi to be down, because according to him, Kwesi Nyantakyi is a corrupt official. Not only that, he's also calling for all the authorities and people who were involved in the number 12 expose to be called to book. He wants them to sanction those people who were involved, and furthermore, they should even jail them. But then the question that people were asking is, who Anas Aremeyaw Anas? Excuse my words, are you normal? Are you normal? Because after the number 12 expose, Ghana, we've taken the person from office. We've called the person. The police have called the person to take the person's statement of what really happened. More work is being done. What as a police for shame, what really caused this, and who is to blame in all of this? So sign a petition to jail somebody. This is the dumbest thing I've really heard in my whole life. And this is what journalist Anas Aremeyaw Anas wants to do here in Ghana. He wants them to jail Kwesi Nyantakyi. He wants the President of the Republic of Ghana to call all those people who were caught in the number 12 expose, so an action will be done against those people who were found guilty. Yes, Anas wants them to jail them and prosecute them. This is one of the dumbest things I personally have heard. But then it's just my opinion. I believe that others too will have the opinions to share in the comment section below. Because in US, you can't even do this kind of investigation in the first place. What I say, it's not allowed for a private citizen to go undercover and take officials who are in politics or who are in the government, undercover, do an investigation on them, and even come and show it on TV and take money. It is not allowed. But once you've done that and the country have recognized your efforts and they've taken swift action by sacking all of them, Why do you want them to jail them again? Are you clean? That's the biggest question people were asking. I'm not asking that question, people are asking. Anas Arimiyao Anas, are you clean? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Anas Arimiyao Anas is even making sense at all with this particular argument that he's making, that he wants authorities to call Kwesi Nyantakyi, jail him, shame him? They've shamed him already. He wants them to take all his properties and anybody who was found guilty in the number 12 expose, which came to light last year. Kennedy Akompekwe Japan is also one corner fighting Anas, believing say Anas Arimiyao Anas is not even genuine. So why should he even come out in the first place to say that somebody is corrupt? To give you more updates in all of this news, subscribe to this channel if you are new here, and also like and share this video to your various social media handles. Thank you very much for watching.